What, they take that and post it?
A lot of people post that now. Yeah, they take a picture and then they post it. That's what they're watching. Okay. That's the new thing.
I don't know. I think that's annoying. A bit dumb. Exactly. Mate, I don't use my phone at all. From the time I get in the cinema, like, I ignore it. I'm in the cinema. I've heard people pick up their phone to tell the person they're in the cinema.
Yeah.
Now that will get a glare from me in the dark.
Mate, you're well hard, man. Glare in the dark. Unless you've got your glow in the dark contacts, man, no one's gonna realize it.
But they'll know about it when I start launching.
You put a torch under your face, yeah.
Exactly.
But you know that's even if someone puts their phone on in a really dark room, that's really annoying, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. It's
so annoying.
Yeah.
Like, wait till after the film.
I think I have had to tell someone to put their phone away.
Really?
Oh, that's bright. Yeah, like they were in front of me and like to the left or something.
What did you say?
Bring their phone out, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's really bright," you know. I think that was enough.
Did you tower over him?
I just kind of lean forward into that
direction.
Yeah.
No, that's quite bright.
Yeah. We've not even got to like things about like a leg room and don't kick the chair in front.
All right, mate. Calm down.
Is that coming, mate? We already got to drug dealing and knitting. I thought we'd gone past that stage.
No, this is that's just the BBC's way of trying to be funny. It's funny. But because they don't realize those kind of things actually happen, you know. And they're not hobbies. They're just serious things that happen in London. Exactly. Trivialize it, BBC. Yeah. But right, no talking. I guarantee you're a talker in the cinema, Zach. Are you?
I don't talk for no reason. You understand? There's a difference. I only talk to predict what's going to happen next.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the worst.
But look, I don't talk out loud.
No, I bet you do. You talk to yourself. I did it. Yeah. No,
I don't do that. If I was in the cinema, I'm like, oh no, tell a lie. Okay, I'd talk like in a whisper, like to the missus, to say what I reckon's going to happen. But you know, there's bits.
What's her reaction? What's her reaction when you do that?
No, she'll agree or not agree.
Yeah. You know what? That's cool, Zach. That's cool. Yeah, whatever. Shut up.
No, man. Yeah, you got to get your predictions in early. Otherwise, I figured it out. It was him ages ago.
Why you got to get it? Why you got to get your predictions in? What are you predicting for? No one
knows what it's like. It's like deja vu. There's no point in saying I've had deja vu unless you say what you think happened. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're getting deja vu and last time some guy in a raincoat came out of the shop with a green hat on, you got to say it before it happens. Otherwise,
deja vu isn't the same as premonition, mate.
No, that's the point, isn't it? Doesn't deja vu feel like you're having a premonition?
No, it feels like you've been there before. You don't then just like predict the numbers of the lottery, mate.
I start predicting stuff.
You start playing the lottery.
I don't know if I've got the premonition powers if I don't predict it. Because afterwards, it always feels like that's exactly what happened. I'm trying to like beat the deja vu. I'm trying to counteract the deja vu.
You're like, someone's coming out now. I don't know. Not yet. Wait a sec. No, not yet. Oh, it must have been a different time.
Exactly. It's a different timeline.
They will come out at one point.
Yeah.
It is a shop. So
no, but it's the same with watching movies. That's the point. Yeah, let me get it in now. Do you know what? I actually like a twist. I like to be thrown off track. So I need to get down like a record of what I think will happen so that something else can happen.
Write it down then, Zach. Stop telling the whole cinema what you think's going to happen.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to take in my pen, pad and torch to write stuff down. So, yeah.
That's better than going, I think he did it.
No, man, it's a fine art. It's a skill. And I do it without interfering with other people's cinema experience.
I bet, I'm quite guilty of this. You know that when someone comes up and you're like, that's the guy that was in Thingy.
Yeah.
That's not important, man. It's a different film. I'm like, oh, it's him. It's him from that program we watched, remember?
Yeah.
And your missus like, yeah, I know. Yeah, but you know that guy? Yeah, I know, shut up.
There's the other side of it as well, though, mate. There's the, like, cheering when something great happens. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, sometimes you get a feel for the cinema. If I go cinema in Peckham, mate, We're all cheering. We're busting jokes through the whole film. You understand?
No. Jokes. Leave your jokes at home. Cheering's good. Cheering's good. I like the cheering. Like going to see Rocky because as a kid, I was envious that people went to see Rocky in the cinema, and now you got Creed. So I like to see Creed in the cinema, and then people do cheer, and that's good.
Yeah.
What's that one with the widow? Have you seen Widows?
Is that all it's called? Widows?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I'm not going to go too much into the film, but that film, if you have seen it, you'll probably know why. But that got a big cheer in East London. Just like
I'm gonna watch that today, mate.
Yeah, no, it's good. I think it's it's on available to stream. But so talking, I sometimes do that. Just to let you know, I've recognised an actor, man. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I know him.
That's that guy. I know films. That's that guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. He's an actor, man. He's in loads of films. Exactly. What are you telling me for?
All of these people that we're going to see today
were in something else. So, I need to let you know, man. Right, no kicking of seats.
Yeah, of course.
Now this depends. Like now, I think cinemas are made really well, but there's this one cinema in my area that's really cheap because it's an old cinema, and you have no leg room. If you try to cross your legs, you've got your foot on some back of someone's head.
There's lots of issues like that. But actually, I think even new cinema, if you're in a small screen, I don't think you have as much leg room as in the main screen.
It depends, yeah. The new cinemas are pretty good with that.
Yeah, fair
They
enough.
have those seats that go back as well.
Yeah, of course.
I've got a habit, actually. This isn't on the list, but I do have a habit. If quite a comfy cinema, no matter how good the film is, I will have a little nap in the middle of it.
Oh, for real? Yeah, the cinema's too comfortable for you.
Yeah, just a little nap, man. I once fell asleep during the whole of I think it was the first one, Fast and Furious, and which is the loudest film ever. But I just I had no interest in it. I just went to sleep, and all my friends were like, "How did you sleep in that? That was the loudest film."
Exactly. Mate, I went out just the other week to see Star Wars, and I went 4DX for the first time. Have you been 4DX before?
No, what's that?
As in, not 3D, but 4D.
Yeah, all right, man. I know how numbers work.
Extreme or something like that.
What was the extra number for? What's the extra sense?
Mate, the seats move. They've got mist.
One of those
They've got air that comes out of the seat back.
Where's the mist coming from?
Huh?
Where's this mist coming from?
Yeah, mate, they got the cinema set up.
You're trying to watch a film and they could put some mist in your way.
I got in and there was a button on my armrest that said water on, water off. You get what I mean? So when there was like wet scenes, they'll spray some water right in front of you. There's mist all over the cinema.
Or just some of you? Is this the whole cinema or some of you?
The whole of this screen. As in, we went to like you got an IMAX screen in some cinemas, and you got 3D viewings in some.
I've been to a 4D, but it's like like that's the gimmick. Like in Man and Tussauds, they've got a 4D, and it's a gimmick, and you go like, fair enough, that was quite exciting.
This is what the X is for. The X is for. We're not playing games. This is 4D extreme. Wait.
I can just imagine you just at the time that you're trying to. You know what I think's going to happen?
Exactly. Mate,
can you spray water on other people?
So every time a ship was flying, we were all flying as well. We were taking all the same turns. We were dipping when the ship was dipping. When the ship was being shot at, streams of air would come out of the seat, like in your left ear and right ear, and you could just feel like the shots on the correct side, all sorts of stuff, mate. I as soon as it started moving, I was like, there's no chance of anyone sleeping in this movie. Get me for being rocked around. It was like a 2-hour roller coaster.
That's a way of waking me up, for sure.
Yeah, mate, one of the guys that I went with, one of our mates on the end, he told me he fell asleep. I was like, there's no way he slept through all of that rocking around. It was like,
that mist, isn't it? He thought it was like sleeping gas.
Jokes.
To be honest, I was trying to watch a film and then all of a sudden missed it. Just go to sleep, man.
No, it didn't mist up the whole place. But do you get me? It was like atmospheric.
Was it your own personal mist, or was it like in the
there
whole
was
cinema?
mist at the front, like near the screen. They had flashing lights, so like every time there was a gunshot, like a bright light on the right wall would come on.
No way.
Do you get me?
What,
so it feels like it's more than just
like
a screen that we're watching. So it was like an extension of what's happening on the screen. So yeah, when there was like mountain tops or stuff, there'll be mist all around. If they were going through some cave or something, the room would get misty as well. It wasn't like overpowering or like obstructive.
I said, surely Star Wars, mate. So it's going to be like a gunshot every few seconds.
Exactly.
You're just going to have just like lights just permanently on.
But it's the strobe effects. But nah, mate, I liked the experience. I reckon that was
okay. Do you like as a one-off though? Yeah. Or...
Well, look, it was 4DX and it was 3D, and I've already given up on 3D movies.
Yeah, they make 3D. The screen look really dark, don't they?
Yeah, it's just almost like I feel like I've got a narrower field of vision when it's 3D. I can only focus on this part of the screen because it's 3D. Where if it was 2D, I can kind of take in everything from the whole screen. I'm just over 3D and wasn't interested. This was a good 3D film, number one, and it was 4DX, and it was Star Wars. I reckon that movie was great. I know a lot of fanboys and whatever, a lot of Star Wars nerds are complaining about it.
We won't get into that though. We won't get into that because
no, we won't.
You know, I used to have a 3D
I enjoyed
TV.
All three aspects of it.
You know, I used to have a 3D TV.
Yeah, I remember that.
No, actually, you know, I have a 3D TV. I haven't got a new one.
Still have it?
I have it. Yeah,
you hardly use that, do you?
Glasses are just collecting dust, man. You can have them if you want. But
are there 3D channels that are still broadcasting?
No, they all went. That's the thing. When I bought it, it was like they were advertising boxing in 3D and you know, but it just doesn't work, does it?
It just isn't as great as it seems it is. And I'm pretty sure on those TVs, you had to sit in a certain spot. They've got different technology to the cinema when it comes to 3D.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had to sit in a certain spot, and if you weren't in the right spot in the living room, you just weren't getting it.
Yeah, definitely. Imagine doing that in a pub and you're just in the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, you wouldn't have that for like Schindler's List, would you?
Yeah, exactly. Just shit spraying up in your face every time he's crawling through the sewage. The sewage spraying up in your face.
Redemption, man.
Well, which one did you say?
Schindler's List.
Oh,
anyway, before we get too dark on right, two more, right? Two more before we end it. No arriving late. Have you ever arrived late at a movie?
Yeah, what do you mean no arriving late? I've paid as well, you know. Also, I'm late. I have to abandon the movie.
Yeah, but why are you paying? Why are you paying for it? Why are you coming late, Zach?
Mate, certain times I'm just going cinema and I didn't even know. And they're like, "Oh yeah, trailers are on right now."
No, that's all right, trailers, but not when the film started.
All right, what if they told me that like, "Oh, the film's 1 minute in. You still want to go in, or the film's starting right now?"
But would you want to? I wouldn't even miss a minute. I'd be like, "Nah, I'm not going to."
A lot of times I wouldn't, but then certain times it's just like
you got to kill time.
All right, yeah, we'll go.
Yeah. As long as you're not like then sitting right in the middle, you know.
Mate,
everyone's got to get up.
But it's just the same as people who get up to like go and relieve themselves to go and use the toilet. And I'll be like, yo, we've only been here 10 minutes. Where are you going? You're going to miss
I've never done that,
all
man.
of this bit of the film. Yeah, I don't do it during the middle of the film.
I've got quite a weak bladder as well. Yeah, but still, you know.
But you just firm it and hold on.
What? You might miss something, innit?
Exactly.
And then you come back and be one of those people that's like, what?
Yeah.
What happened? Why is she a he now? You're like,
I used to have this app that would tell you, like, when a movie started, you could start the app and it would tell you certain times where you could go and take a pee and you wouldn't miss anything important.
What?
Like, all right, there's a 3-minute part of this movie where nothing really happens. The story doesn't move forward. Yeah. And it will just like vibrate in your pocket. So you'll have it in your pocket.
No, shut up,
at the times. Mate,
no.
I have the app on my phone still. I'll show you.
What? And then it's just like whenever. So, for example, like in a Tarantino film, you know, he just has like pointless dialogue throughout his film.
Yeah.
So your phone's just buzzing. But
then so your phone will just buzz, to let you know that the time started. And if you set it to, I need like a